Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bucs and the Hawks, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gautin on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather. Snow and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that impact how this one goes?
Can these teams ignore the distraction and the strangeness of playing in a snow game? Because it actually affects the crowd as well. That big roar you get is often muffled when there's a snow game. And the second part, what's the footwear you got on? Does that fit the turf you're playing on? And how will it handle as things get a little bit slick?
On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. From the 16, Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Second and 2. A run with a fullback. It's Ben Mason. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. Second and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, first and goal. Mason, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A big early third down here for this defense as they look to... hold on and force a field goal try. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he will score! Touchdown, Seattle! Rashad Penny. 27 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. So how about that for your first carry of the game? Not bad.
How about that? And not bad at all. I think he earned himself a little bit more work.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Carson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And incomplete on the deep ball. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And now it's 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Open man is Eskridge. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Now it's Carson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action. Now Wilson. And that's going to be caught. Dwayne Eskridge. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Time to jump into the action, and we have a red zone alert as this defense looks to stop a 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now Mason. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Well, they went with a fullback dive that time.
And Brandon, when I was a kid, the fullback carried the ball equally as much as the running back, then known as the halfback. Nowadays, the fullback's job is to block. Put him out in front, let him clear a path.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ben Mason with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, Carson, broken tackle, and he's got room. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, 38 yards. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. Well, for Chris Carson, I mean, he is a powerfully built back, using that size and strength there to good advantage as he shakes free of a would-be tackler.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that.
Time to jump into the action, and we have a red zone alert as this defense looks to stop a 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. This is Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Vaughn. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll run here with Mason. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10. Ball at the 19. On 1st down, Brady. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down. Brady. And this is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
This is caught by Evans. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And his throw is incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And it'll be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing is Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 1st down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Second and 10. Now Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. Taking it right down Broadway.
He's going to make everything happen.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. For DK Metcalf, we know all about that sprinter speed that he has. It was definitely on display there as he's able to pick up good yardage after the catch.
And I think this is what the early proponents of the forward pass were thinking about. Get it to a receiver and have him do some work afterwards in order to create the big play we just saw there.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Throwing is Brady on third down. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control.
So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Now Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. And they're going to mark him down short. Brady going to go on fourth down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And he gets... Now they run. It's Mason. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a first and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I have to think that the wheels are really spinning in their play caller's mind now. That little setback there on first down. They'll have 3 more shots if that's what it takes, because they've got to take field goals out of their thought process. They need a touchdown and a conversion to tie this game. What play calls does he have on that sheet?
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
And now third and goal coming up. The loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, third and goal. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Came up about a yard short, but I can't help it, Brandon. I love it when the big guy gets the football and he tries to battle his way forward. There's something about those guys carrying the ball and watching people trying to stop them. That's just great theater.
Succop's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels... A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? On 3rd down, Carson, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. 126 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive.
Here's Carson. Shrugs him off. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the...
Russell Wilson and company in the red zone as we'll jump in to see what the Seahawks can do here. On 1st down, it's Carson. Fights him off. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Now it's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so.
Russell Wilson and company in the red zone as we'll jump in to see what the Seahawks can do here. On 2nd down, it's Carson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys... The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. On 3rd down, Carson. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. This defense now desperate to protect their 3-point lead. What can they do here? This might be the drive that decides it one way or the other. Brady now on 1st down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Brady. His throw incomplete. Pierre Desir able to get a hand in and make that play. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Brady going to throw. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Aldon Smith gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now it's Lockett. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. And he's got some space here. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Crisp. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. Now Brady got to have this one. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And they'll get it. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.